Alright, this one, I genuinely need you guys' help. It means a lot to me. It's not an expensive gun. Um, from what I gathered from my father, it was his brother's gun, who's now passed away, and he used this gun in Vietnam and shot at the jungles, is what I got told. Who knows? My stories are terrible. I could be completely wrong. But that's what I got told. He's still alive. I can ask him. I'm sure maybe he'll see this video and correct it. But I was wondering how the hell you even get this kind of gun in while you're deployed. Because I've been deployed and you can get things out, but you can't get things in. So anyway, let's get to it. Speaking of which, actually, I got this when I was deployed. They gave me this handgun because when I deployed, instead of getting the M4 or the M16, they actually gave me an M9, which they usually reserve for the master sergeants or up. But me being a staff sergeant, for some reason they gave me a Beretta M9. So I was like, hell yeah, I'll rock that. They gave me this though, and I didn't want to use it, so I went to the store and got the John McClane shoulder holsters and like the desert tan, and I just rocked that. But it gave me the worst chafing because that thing was just swinging around. Anyway, this is what they gave me to use. I don't want to use it, but this is technically actually government issued while I was in the military, in the Air Force. So it'd be what, 2014-ish I got issued this. Anyway, I put my old 1911 I got gifted in here. Let's show you. There's multiple reasons why this needs tender loving care. So it's a Star Model B, which I'm pretty sure last time I looked up the data, it was like this gun dates back to, they made them, the Spanish people made them for the Nazis, and the Nazis surrendered in time that these guns never got to them. That's what the stamping basically dated back to. And I was like, holy crap. I was like, that's how old these are? That's why these exist and what they are. They're essentially a clone of a 1911, but it's old and it's in 9mm. The bluing was all gone. It was like not this bad. I stripped it like a decade ago, and I've always meant to do something with it because it was like this basically. And I just wanted to strip it down and redo it all and put some love back into it. But there is some like welding issues with the slide inside. And yeah, I'm just a little worried about what to do with it. I don't want to replace parts with it because then it's like not the same gun anymore, but you know, if somebody's got some good ideas. It's on the back slide rail. I don't know if it's normal, but it looked like there's a cut. Like inside, obviously, the inner rails. I'd take it apart, but it's going to take too long. I'll save that for another video, I guess. But yeah, somebody knows what to do with this. I would really love to get this gun. Oh, the other issue was the firing pin was so stuck that me being amateur and not knowing what I was doing like a decade ago, I was really stupid. I couldn't get it out with any kind of punch, hammer, drill, oil, all that. Nothing worked. So I had to, I think, Dremel it out, basically. So the plug is gone, and the firing pin works, but it's like, yeah, the pin is now reseated in there, and it's a mess. It needs somebody to really look at it, but like I said, it's not worth the value, because I could probably, buy a new one for, $200 and something? But honestly, when it's cleaned up and good, this thing is sexy as shit, and I don't see why it wouldn't be reliable as hell. I would like to have it working, so if anybody knows what to do, please let me know. I'm a complete idiot at this. I would love to have this thing passed down. That's what my goal was. It was to clean this all up and then maybe like get my name etched into it so I could pass it down to my daughters, since it's been passed down to me from my father and his brother. So it's like 3 generations of military service right there. I just thought that was kind of cool. But yeah, that's all. And goodbye.